Hi friends, let's try to understand and learn about rotavirus vaccines today. Why do we need to be aware about rotavirus vaccines? This is because diarrhea is responsible for 9% of the under 5 deaths globally and around 10% of under 5 deaths in India, which is roughly about 1.2 lakh deaths of children under the age of 5 years of age annually. Now, data suggests that rotavirus is responsible for up to 40% of moderate to severe diarrhea cases. Hence, the need to vaccinate our infants with rotavirus vaccines. We are familiar with many brand names like Rotavac, Rotarix, Rotatech, Rotasil, Rotashaw, and Rotashield. But which vaccines are presently available in the market? What vaccine is to be given when and how? This has been a matter of major confusion. So let's try to get some clarity on these vaccines. Let's begin with RotaShield. This was the first licensed vaccine. It was a live oral tetravalent vaccine, hence called RRV-TV. But it was later withdrawn due to strong association with intussusception. Hence, it's no longer being used. Currently, we have four globally available vaccines. They are Rotarix, Rotatech, Rotavac, and Rotasil. All of the above vaccines are live attenuated oral vaccines. They can be administered from 6 weeks of age. Rotatech, Rotavac, and Rotacell has a 3-dose regimen, while Rotarix has a 2-dose regimen. A minimum of 4 weeks interval is required between 2 doses. And all the vaccines except Rotatech has a vaccine vial monitor to monitor its potency. Let's start with the human monovalent vaccine RV1, which is available by the brand name Rotarix. So here the strain used is a human rotavirus strain G1P8A8. It is available as a lyophilized powder which needs to be reconstituted with a diluent and also as a liquid vaccine. The dose in case of a lyophilized vaccine is 1 ml. The schedule, as we know, is given as a 2-dose series at 6 weeks and 10 weeks of age. The 2-dose series should be completed by 24 weeks of age. It is stored at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius and manufactured by GlaxoSmithKline. Next is the human bovine pentavalent vaccine RV5, known by the brand name Rotatech. Rotavirus parent strains of the reassortants were isolated from both the human and bovine hosts. So the outer capsid proteins are denoted by the capital letter G, while the attachment proteins are denoted by the capital letter P. So with that understanding, I will explain the reassortant strains to you. The four reassortant rotavirus strains express one of the outer capsid protein G1, G2, G3 and G4 from the human rotavirus parent strain and the attachment protein serotype P7 from the bovine rotavirus parent strain. The fifth reassortant virus expresses the attachment protein P1A8 from the human rotavirus parent strain and the outer capsid protein of serotype G6 from the bovine rotavirus parent strain. is available as a liquid and no reconstitution is needed. The dose is 2 ml. It is given as a 3-dose series beginning at 6 weeks, then at 10 weeks and at 14 weeks. The third dose should not be given after 32 weeks of age. It is stored between 2 to 8 degrees Celsius and manufactured by Merck Research Laboratory. The Indian neonatal rotavirus vaccine, called by the brand name Rotavac. This is a monovalent vaccine composed of bovine human reassortant strain G9P11. The strain was isolated from asymptomatic neonates and infants from AIIMS, New Delhi, and the vaccine was WHO pre-qualified in January 2018. So the strain is 116E, which is a naturally occurring bovine human reassortant strain G9P11. It is available as liquid in frozen form. The dose is 0.5 ml. Again, it follows a 3-dose series at 6, 10 and 14 weeks. It should not be administered to children more than 8 months of age. Coming to storage, it can be stored at -20 degrees Celsius till expiry, and it can be stored at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius at any time during the shelf life. It is manufactured by Bharat Biotech. The other bovine human pentavalent vaccine is Rotavirus, which was WHO pre-qualified in September 2018. It's constituted of 5 viruses of bovine and human reassortant strains of serotypes G1, G2, G3, G4 and G9. It's available as a freeze-dried form, so you need to reconstitute it with diluent prior to administration. The dose is 2.5 ml. We follow a 3-dose regimen and it's given at 6, 10 and 14 weeks of age. It is stored at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. It's a highly thermostable vaccine and manufactured by the Serum Institute of India. Rotavirus has been included in the Universal Immunization Program of India. As per UIP, the upper age limit for administering the first dose of rotavirus vaccine is 1 year of age. So if the infant has received the first dose of rotavirus vaccine by 12 months, the subsequent 2 doses should be given with 4 weeks interval in between them to complete the course. Adverse effects of rotavirus vaccines. Commonly seen are fever, diarrhea and vomiting, though very rarely intussusception may occur. So one might end up thinking why the rotavirus vaccine is being administered despite a very minor risk of intussusception. Now this is because the available evidences suggest that the rotavirus vaccines are very effective at preventing moderate to severe life-threatening cases of rotaviral diarrhea, and intussusception can occur in children even without rotavirus vaccine. Hence, when we weigh the pros and cons, it's always advisable to vaccinate our infants with the rotavirus vaccine. Special situations. Regurgitation or spitting of vaccine. The re-administration of vaccine needn't be done always. Next is interchangeability. Ideally, it's advised to complete the course with the same product of rotavirus vaccine, but do not differ due to unavailability of the product. In such cases, continue with the available product. Contraindications to giving rotavirus vaccine. History of a severe allergic reaction, example anaphylaxis to any of the vaccine components, severe combined immunodeficiency disease, known case of altered immunocompetence, history of intussusception in the past. It is an absolute contraindication for rotavirus vaccine. History of intestinal malformation, Infants with severe allergies to latex should not be given the monovalent rotavirus vaccine, as the oral applicator contains latex rubber. In such babies, we can give the pentavalent rotavirus vaccine, as the dosing tube is latex-free. In what situation do we postpone the vaccination? It's done in case of a moderate to severe illness, including gastroenteritis. Thank you for listening. Hope this video has given you a better idea of the rotavirus vaccines. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to be notified with the latest pediatric tutorials.